So we are going to go to Music Cap here in just a few seconds. We've got to get everything set up here, and we've got to get Naya in here. So let's do this. Let's go over here. And we will see what happens here. Hopefully everybody there we are. Okay. I've got all you guys. Let me see if I can add Naya to the conversation, because after all, she is the host of the show. She kind of needs to be here. So, let me add her in, and we will see what we can see here. And I like the fact that everybody has headphones. Thank you guys for wearing headphones.
No problem.
Good God. I've had several interviews today where people are like, well, you're bleeding back through the speakers. I know. Put headphones on. So, I am so glad you guys have headphones. That is so awesome. So Naya, kick us off here, my friend. You've been promoting these guys all week on social media and been talking about them. So this is your show. I'm gonna get the hell out of the way and let the people with talent talk. So go ahead, Naya. I'll step out, let you do your thing.
Well, the first thing I want to say is, First thing I want to say is, I've heard some of your music. I love it, love it, love it. I have been promoting you guys, and I do want to say the picture that you guys took is awesome. I don't know who was standing in front. Like, I can think of which one who was standing in front, but that's an awesome picture. I'm a photographer myself. That picture is off the chain. So let me just tell you right there, it's awesome. But who inspired you to do your music?
Can you repeat?
Sorry, what was the question?
Who inspired you guys? Like, where'd you guys get your music, like your inspiration? Who inspired you guys to?
I am having some trouble on the connection.
Yeah.
But I did hear the question.
She was wanting to know what inspired you guys. What are some of your musical heroes and influences? What inspired you guys?
Yeah, I think Matti, you can speak.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, the influences that we have spoken about, there have been a couple of names of bands that occur sometimes. There's Bullet for My Valentine, In Flames, Killswitch Engage,
Trivium.
Bring Me the Horizon, Trivium, those kind of bands, and many others.
Okay, so tell me, how did you guys come together as a band? Like, who was first in the band, and then who joined in the band, or did you guys were all together at first? Or you guys just were like a band that started out, or how did you guys become a true band?
Yeah, Olli did form the band, and Olli can speak.
Yeah, I was the first member, and I think it was Matti who contacted me at first. Could Matti tell us a little bit more?
So Olli was searching for someone to play some music, maybe power metal or something, just to, get a start going on, and maybe a band. And well, it started kind of funny. I had hangover, and I had forgotten my pick, and well, I did have my guitar, but it was kind of a day when we met first time. It was kind of goofing around first, but it kind of it was a benefit to us, because we saw that we could work together, and we started thinking this could be a band if we just find the right people and find inspiration and stuff. It was fun.
Do you guys feed off of one another? Like, when you guys plan, do you feed off of each other?
Yeah, to some extent. Yeah. For example, me and Oskari, we sometimes when we play guitars, it just clicks very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we do lots of coordination with Olli on the rhythm side, with the bass and the drums, and we always like fit our instruments together. So
Yeah,
like that's important for our music.
arranging is
Yes, that's the
very,
word I
very
was looking for.
important. Yes,
The bass and drums arrangement.
yes.
With all the concerts that you guys may have had, have any of you ever developed stage fright? Like, which just like, oh my God, this is intense. Have you guys developed any like anxiety or anything before you go on stage? Or is there a ritual you guys do before you go on stage to calm yourself? Like,
Like every gig is a bit exciting, and there's like a
Yeah.
small amount of stress before it all, but usually when you step on the stage and you get to play the first note, it all like relieves, you get some relief from it, and you can enjoy the gig, and it like starts flowing normally from there. But yeah, like right before the gig itself, it's kind of exciting, and
Yeah, about 10
everyone's
minutes
a bit
before the
nervous.
gig.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
very
don't know if we have
frightening.
anything. We all just warm up before the gig, but I don't know if we have any like rituals before it or anything.
Yeah, we haven't had any, tours yet, so those kind of things, I guess they come when we have tours on the way. So you have
Well-
many shows.
well, tell me, of all your shows, what is the weirdest thing that has ever happened? Like on all your shows, have you guys just had like a weird moment? Oh my God,
Was
that was
it in-
so weird.
Was it in Laihia?
Yeah, I guess.
When nothing worked,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The first, well, yeah, the first song, well, bass wasn't working at all, or like coming out from the cabinets, and there was some other technical issues as well. Wasn't it like my instrument and Matti's guitar didn't work at all, or something?
yeah. The first song, not a single note came out.
And we had to just keep playing and trust that the technicians would fix the issue, but they did not, and we just were playing without hearing
It was a
anything.
horrible start.
And Olli had to step up and tell how to do their job. Not really, but kind of like that.
It wasn't our fault, so
Yeah, it
Well,
was a
with
trickle.
with the impact of like the virus that's going around the world, how has the COVID impacted your music in like you guys is performing, getting together as a band? Has COVID impacted that anyway, or?
Yeah, it affected a lot because we didn't have any gigs except one gig at the when was
September.
that? September.
Yeah,
But we've been training about once or twice in a month, but not too much.
Out.
so we
So-
kind of have to prepare ourselves, and if someone's feeling sick, we have to take tests and stuff. We're lucky to live in Finland, so the situation is not so bad here, but still we have to be careful.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because I mean, it's nowadays people are like going like what we're doing now, screaming and things like that. And I know a lot of concerts been canceled because due to COVID and so still the concerts, with the getting together, the practicing, all that. If you guys if you guys were not in the band, what hobby would you guys be doing? Like each and every one, do you guys have a hobby outside of music that you guys would be doing if you wasn't in a band?
I would
Yeah.
probably do something with video games or photography or something like that. I would be designing games, I don't know, or something like that, I believe.
Okay.
I would be just fishing and playing frisbee golf or
Yeah, disc golf. Me too.
this, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I would be doing like video editing or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
My answer wasn't that, like what I would be doing at this moment, but what I would probably do in the future. That was what I thought.
Yeah, I think I
He's
would
the-
not have a life.
Son's a video game, so he's always wanted to go live and play video games and all of that. So I think that's what he'll be doing if he wasn't sports that I was throwing him in. So without playing football, I think he would have became like a total video gamer.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what. Did any of you guys play instruments in high school, or did the instrument like just develop out of high school, or are you guys playing the same instrument that you played in high school? Like,
Yeah, I started with guitar in high school, and I'm playing since that.
Same for me.
okay,
At the beginning, it was not so serious. Sometimes I even had many weeks that I didn't play at all, and then sometimes I would play. But now it's gotten to the level I have to practice every day.
I originally was a guitar player and well still am, but then at one point my friend's band needed a bassist, so I bought a bass and I just like loved the sound of it when playing with others, and I just stuck with it and kept doing that. So
I
Did any
started
of
to.
you-
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I started to play drums when I was like 14 years old, and I didn't play any instruments before that.
Okay.
I have tried multiple instruments, and I started playing drums when I was 12, and at the same time approximately I started to play guitar, and then later I started singing. So, and then in high school I only practiced singing pretty much, and that's why singing is my main instrument.
Like with your instruments, did you guys ever do like a talent show in high school or anything like that?
I had a couple shows during high school. If we're talking about normal shows, it lacked so much that I didn't really hear the whole question, but we had a couple shows with my band in high school.
Okay. Were there ever talent shows? Like, did you ever win a talent show or anything?
No, there wasn't really talent shows.
Talent shows.
At
They
that
were just
time,
regular.
no. Yes.
Weren't those
Cool.
like some school plays also that you did also?
Yes, there were some school musicals, and I was in different roles, and I sang in those roles. Something like that I also did during those times.
the connection is breaking again.
Yeah.
Played that was your favorite. In you guys' music career, where was the favorite place that you ever played at?
Music career. Several place. Numero.
Yeah, Nummi Rock was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a summer festival in Finland. It's well, it's a bit different from other summer festivals. It's culture is much different. When we talk about Finland, Finland is kind of a country where people don't know how to have fun so much as in other countries. But in Numirok, it works. Everything just works. Everyone is friends with each other, and we just listen to metal and stay up all night and have fun.
Get drunk.
Yeah, get drunk. That's of course those who drink. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good place.
And then that time, I know in the music career, it is not an easy thing. We make it look easy because we've been doing it for so long. But has there ever been like a hard time moment? Like you guys, how do you guys deal with the peer pressure of the music industry? Like just, the stress, how do you guys come together as a band and deal with it?
Yeah. Yes, this is a stressful job, I know. What do you think?
Do you guys come together and just help each other out, do your stressful times, and because again, it's not an easy. So how do you guys deal with the peer pressure and the stress?
I would say we of course are quite close friends, so we can talk about stuff freely and we emphasize on that. So if someone's feeling bad or has trouble, we encourage each other to talk. And we all know that it's a hard path to walk upon, but well, we are not so far in the game yet, so we haven't got the worst of it yet. But it's good to be like ready for it.
Ready.
Yeah.
So with that being said, anybody who wants to start out like where you guys are, what would you tell those who wants to be musicians, who wants to go out and travel? What's the first thing you would tell them to look out for, to be aware of, or what would you tell them?
I would probably say that try to do everything on your own as long as you can, and then if you can't get forward, then you need some other people.
Yeah. And there is too much salesman in the industry that's speaking to.
Like basically everyone is trying to make money out of you.
Yeah.
Give you as the least money possible. So yeah, like.
So you guys so would you say it? Are you saying when you say that people are trying to get money out of you, would you say it's expensive, or are you saying that starting a music career, it's not, like you said, it's not, oh, I'm gonna jump into this. It's a big deal. It's expensive to get into. Is that...
Yeah, first of all, it's expensive to get into it, and you should sort of like at some point start making stuff like properly, and not like trying to get out of this garage band thing and start to become a real band, and that's expensive. But also, I mean, like there's like people in music industry that are trying to how do you say it? Fool you and try to like get money out of you and give you back as least as like least they can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
And sort of like cheat you. So you, if you're making some deals with someone, you should always like first of all make it like a written deal or like proper deal, not just something spoken and so on.
So,
Yeah.
bands that are out there, what band inspired your band? Like, what would you call your music? Your type of music?
Yeah, some melodic, modern melodic metal, but band which inspired us. I think Trivium is one of my own inspirational bands.
Okay.
Yeah, Trivium is absolutely one of them. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah,
There are so many.
there's
and,
so many bands. Yeah,
And the genre, like the genre of our metal is an ongoing discussion. We don't know it ourselves fully even. There's like bits of everything from here and there, but the best we've got is modern melodic metal for it right now.
And also it has many kind of pop elements on it.
yeah.
Slight pop elements here and there, which makes it, I guess it makes it good or better.
Yeah, like,
Catchier at least.
Catchier, yeah.
like yeah, big choruses and melodic dual guitar stuff and some hard like heavier stuff in there as well.
So with your tell us a little bit more about your number one hit that's out right now. With your music, what inspired you to make the song?
Number one hit, Long Way Down. Yeah, you can tell.
Yes. It's a very old song. I can't really remember what was the main inspiration behind it, but it was just a type of song that I started writing it without having any inspiration. I just wanted to try writing something, writing lyrics for the song without having any inspiration, and it turned out pretty well actually. I should probably try it more often in the future.
Oh yes, of course. Of course. Well, it is a pleasure meeting with all you guys. I'm pretty sure your music had inspired and touched a lot of people with that and the peer pressure of that. One last question I would like to ask, where was your last gig at? Like, where did you guys go last? And how was it? Did you guys, like, how was your music from when you started from your last gig? How would you say that it grew? Like from your first concert to your last gig that you just done?
Well, it has changed quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
At first it was kind of garage stuff. And
Yeah, we had a few songs which we don't have anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more like a rock band at first, but it evolved into something different now later on. But yeah, even at the first gig we had so much different songs than we have now. We have like 2 songs from that gig still in play,
Yeah.
maybe. And even that gig had like 8 songs, so there's lots of change after that.
Yeah.
So you guys have grown, like from there, like what have you done differently?
Well, many things. I guess the arranging is one, and other thing is that we are more critical about the music. We don't just take any ideas, and also we more look into, can we play this? Because some of those old songs I still can't play those. They are horrible. So I guess there's a few.
Okay. So you say you guys have grown. What was the biggest stepping stone that you guys had to come across in growing? I mean, was there ever someone who wanted to step away from the band and come back? What was the biggest milestone that you guys had to jump over?
I think it's our first Tuska Torstai band competition, because before that we was always like, yeah, we are so cool, everyone likes our music, and then we got to Tuska Torstai, and there was so other more energetic bands out there. I think that was one of the stepping stones.
Yeah, I think we kind of were sucked into reality there. We just can't take it granted that people are going to like us. We have to work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like before that, we had lots of gigs for our friends, and of course they loved everything we played for them. Like after we got there, and there was like 5 of our friends, and the rest were just. And it was a band competition. We realized that we need to step up the game, and we need to improve our like stage presence and performance. And we started improving slowly. And we still are.
So what sets you guys apart from the other bands? What do you guys think sets you apart from all the other bands that you saw?
Do you mean saw bands that did gigs with us or bands we look up to?
Well, like you said that you know, when you first started that everyone liked you, but then when reality hit and you got out there and you saw the many bands that were out there, and you said that you had to step up and become original to your own, you know, your own music. Like what would you guys say put you guys different from all the other bands? Like what did you have to do to become original?
Now, when I think of it, I don't even know, but we have done some things right, but I just can't point them out. Can anyone help me?
I think it's more of an attitude and work ethic or something like that.
Maybe it's like the thought that we have to start looking like a real band instead of the garage band we sort of were at the very beginning. Like we really wanted to become a larger band than we were, and we started working on it.
Yeah. Human mind is a strange thing. You know, you can't just, you don't possibly know it, but if someone has a good attitude or something, it kind of shows, even though you don't understand it.
Yes.
It could be an attitude thing.
Yes. And it is. Just the way you present yourself. A lot of bands out there, they don't work together. They just all about the money, and they're all about, hey, the fame for them. When you come together and you work together and you put all your all into it, and everyone comes together as a group, as a team, as a band, then that's when you really stand out, because at this point you guys have worked together, you guys are feeding each other, and you're better. So I agree. It is the attitude that plays a part with you guys. That's why that you guys took. It really together. It really shows that a different look for you guys, and it's really awesome. Well, I think I have concluded all of my questions. I don't know if Jiggly is still there.
Well, actually, why don't we do this? Gentlemen, we're going to play some of your music, and I appreciate you being with us today, guys.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, guys. And as soon as we're done with this track, I will be back with you, Naya. And thanks, gentlemen. We'll talk to you soon. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. And we are going to go here on Music Cap to this track. It is Closure.